Hello and welcome to VLearn Virtual Learning Network. This is session number 7, part 2 of English communication. Topics to be covered in this session are 5 verb formulas, verb tense review, tense, the simple present tense, the present progressive, the simple past, the past progressive, the present perfect progressive, the past perfect progressive, the future progressive, the future perfect and future perfect progressive. So as we've already done about the verb, what is actually verb, that we've already done in the part 1 of this session, that verb are words that tell us about the actions of people, animals or things. These are also called doing words or action words because it always tell us about the actions of anything, maybe people, maybe animal or thing. So these are cuffed, ran, swallowed, clap, awake, ride, sang. These are the few action words we have done, but now I would like to tell you about, we have already discussed about verbs, but here I would like to tell you about the 3 forms of verbs, how they work. Does this look familiar to you? Eat, ate, eaten, fall, fell, fallen, fly, flew, flown. Yeah, exactly. You must be knowing all these verbs earlier also because you are quite familiar with all these things. The basic tenses of verbs are quite simple: past, present and future. However, each tense take one of 4 forms. हमेशा हमने ये देखा है कि ये जो वर्ब्स आप देख सकते हैं हमेशा क्वाइट सिंपल रहती हैं पास्ट, प्रेजेंट और फ्यूचर के लिए, लेकिन आगे अगर हम देखें डिफरेंट टेंसेस पे पास्ट, प्रेजेंट और फ्यूचर की, तो इट हैज 4 मोर फॉर्म्स लाइक सिंपल, प्रोग्रेसिव, परफेक्ट एंड परफेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिव दैट आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू. Why we need tenses? It is very important for our English learner to know tenses because tenses determine time and the form determine the relationship of the verb has to contextual time. In other words, verb can take one of 12 forms. So you can see the chart and examples here and note the verbs required to determine form. You can understand these are the forms given of verbs. These are irregular verbs that we know. Because first column, what is represented in B1, it is present simple form. Second column, whatever is represented it's past simple form. And third column, eaten, it's the third form and we use them in perfect tense. Whether it is present perfect, past perfect or future perfect, we always use the third form of the verb in perfect tense. These are called irregular verbs because they are not used with ed form. Lot of people forget that a verb that ends in b or ed doesn't have to be a verb in the simple past. Maybe it's a regular verb in the third form. Here you can see example. These are regular verbs because they always, whenever they are used in past tense, they use ed or d form. Like love, loved, loved, hate, hated, hated, worry, worried, worried. Because they are using ed or d form for past tense, so they are called simple or the regular verbs. And if they are not used in d or ed form, like we have already done in the previous slide, that fly, flew, flown, they are not using d or ed form, so they are irregular verbs. Now I would like to tell you about 5 verb formulas here. 5 verb formulas के बारे में अगर बात करते हैं तो continuous tense जिसे हम कहते हैं, progressive tense, उसमें हम verb के साथ पहले be form का यूज करते हैं. be form में was, were, is, are, am ये सब आते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पर हम बात कर रहे हैं past progressive की, तो यहाँ पर was या were का यूज किया जाएगा और साथ में verb के साथ ing form का यूज किया जाएगा. So here it will be like he was crying. पैसिव फॉर्म की बात करें तो वहां पर हम बी फॉर्म का यूज करते हैं, दैट इज आर, एम, वाज, वर, एंड ही वाज विद द थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब बीटन. 4 men were killed. And for the third formula of the verb will be have के साथ, जो हम perfect form में यूज करते हैं, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया present perfect, past perfect या future perfect के लिए, वहां पर हम have के साथ third form of the verb यूज करते हैं. I have already eaten the food. और फोर्थ फॉर्मूला की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो डू के साथ फर्स्ट फॉर्म हम लगाते हैं, डू यू लव मी, आई डोंट हेट यू. सो वी ऑलवेज यूज फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब, दैट इज द सिंपल फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब विद डू. मोडाल्स की अगर हम बात करें तो उनके साथ भी मोडाल्स में अगर हम कैन, मे, माइट, शुड, ये सब हम मोडाल वर्ब्स में लेते हैं और इनके साथ भी हम फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब ही लगाते हैं. यहाँ आप इसे ज्यादा और बेहतर तरीके से समझ पाएंगे. जो हमने बी की बात करी तो बी के फॉर्म इज, आम, आर, वॉज, वर रहते हैं जैसा मैंने आपको बताया. बी प्लस आईएनजी का यूज करते हैं हम कॉन्टिन्यूअस फॉर्म में. सो द बस इज कमिंग in present continuous, we were waiting in past continuous. So we always use is, am, are, was, were plus ing form in progressive tense. वहीं passive form की बात करें तो यहाँ पे भी be form का यूज होता है, साथ में third form of the verb लगती है, lot of money is spent. So here you can understand people were hurt. So in this way you can understand passive voice is used with always with is, am, are, was, were. And second word formula which deal with have, has, have, had is used with have. We always use the third form of the verb, that is she has finished, we have eaten. Another word formula which deals with you and do. Here do deals with first form of the verb, that is a simple form of the verb. So you can understand, do you love me, I didn't hear you. In this way we use the first form of the verb with do. Modals की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो shall, will, should, would, may, might, must, can, could. These are the few modals we use with the first form of the verb. You should try, I may visit my aunt. So in this way 5 verb formulas work. B form is very important to be used in progressive tense, where I have already told you the bus is coming, we were waiting. In this form we use the progressive tense. And about the passive tense, our mother was invited, my promises were broken. In the passive form we always use be plus third form of the verb. With have we always use third form of the verb, that is perfect tense. You have broken your promise, our friendship has survived. In this way we always use third form of the verb with has, have, had, that is the perfect tense with present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. And about do, I would like to tell you about do, that is we use first form of the verb, I don't enjoy homework, do you like to go to school. In this way we use first form of the verb with do. मोडाल्स की जो मैंने आपको बताया, मोडाल्स के साथ भी हम हमेशा फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब का यूज करते हैं. मेरी कैन स्पीक 4 लैंग्वेजेस, वी मस्ट फिनिश, would you like some coffee. In this way we use first form of the verb with can, might, may, would, should. These are all modals. With this we always use first form of the verb. Now about reviewing verb tenses. You have learned the different formulas of the verbs. Now I would like to tell you about reviewing verb tenses, why there is a use of tenses in the English language. Verb tense expresses the time of an event or action. Verb tense हमेशा हमें time के बारे में बताता है, किसी भी एक्शन या इवेंट के बारे में. Time and how it is expressed in writing is very important to English readers. The English language has 12 different tenses that I would like to tell you in detail from now. Here you can understand the 12 different tenses we use in English language. For English readers it is very important to learn these tenses to know about the time and how it is expressed in writing. It is very important for English readers. So first of all we start with the simple present tense. Simple present tense की अगर हम बात करें तो it always expresses a habit or often repeated action. हमेशा किसी habit के बारे में या repeated action के बारे में बताया जाता है with simple present tense. And adverb of frequency की अगर हम बात करें तो वो हमेशा इसमें यूज की जाती है in order to tell you how many times a repeated action has taken place. So often, seldom, sometimes, never, all these are used with this tense. So she goes to work every day. They always eat lunch together. So you can understand we have used the first form of the verb here with s. If the subject is singular, we always use s with the first form of the verb, and if the subject is plural, we always use without the s. The verb we always use the verb without the s. So here you can understand she goes to work every day. Every day we use to tell you the adverb of frequency, that is how many times this action is repeated. They always eat lunch together. Here you can understand always is being shown here for particular thing to know you that lunch has been taken together for how many times the action has been repeated. It always tells you like that. Another important thing that deals with simple present tense is it is always expressed as general truths or facts that are timeless. These facts are always timeless, like water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So boiling is always being done. It's a general truth or a fact. That is why we always use the simple present tense here. Snow falls in the month of December in Minnesota. So falls, it is used because snow, it is singular subject. So we always use, I told you, we always used s with the first form of the verb if the subject is singular. And another sentence, water boils, because water is also taken as singular, so we use s with the first form of the verb. These are taken because they are general truths or facts which are timeless. If we talk about present progressive tense, this tense is used to describe an action that is occurring right now. So you can understand with the help of this particular graph that at this moment, this year, this time, this particular action is occurring right now. The action has already begun and it's still in progress. So she is typing a paper for her class. She has already started the action, she has already begun the action, and it's still in progress. He can't talk, he is fixing the sink right now. So you can understand, the fixing of sink, the action is already started and it's still in progress. प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव टेंस के बारे में अगर हम थोड़ा सा और जाने तो हमें पता चलता है that it is also used to describe an action that is occurring in the present, that is temporary. So it is always used with present tense, but the temporary action is there because we don't know when this particular action will be completed. We don't know the happening of this particular event. So John is living in Modesto, but he might move soon. So he is living right now, but we don't know for how long he will live. So it is a temporary action, we know. It is already been happening, the action is already begun, it is happening right now, it is occurring right now, but for how long it will be there, we don't know. So it is temporary for the time being. If we talk about simple past is indicating exactly when an action or event took place in the past. It has nothing to do with the present now, but action or event has already taken place in the past. I visited my sister yesterday. We went out to dinner last night. So here you can understand this action has already been taken place in the past, and we went out to dinner last night also. This action has already been taken place in the past. Simple past is used to describe actions or events that are now completed and no longer true in the present. I already told you, ये वो सब actions को बताता है जो already complete हो चुके हैं and they are no longer true in the present. Like I attended MJC in 1998, but now I no longer attend MJC. That is why it is being in the past. It was an action that was already completed and it is no longer true in the present. I saw a movie every weekend when I was a teenager. So when I was teenager, I was watching movie. At that time, I saw a movie. एक movie देखा करते थे, and it has already completed and it is no longer true in present. Simple past and deals with all these things. They always describe actions or events that are completed and they are no longer true in the present. About past progressive, we will talk about past progressive is used to talk about an activity that was in progress at a specific point of time in the past. The emphasis here is on the duration of the activity in the past. The action has already been taking place, but it was in progress at particular time in the past. यहाँ पर हम बात करते हैं उस पर्टिकुलर एक्शन के टाइम की. ये भी एक्शन हो चुका है और किसी पर्टिकुलर इवेंट या टाइम पर हुआ वो एक्शन इन द पास्ट, बट यहाँ पर एम्फसाइज करते हैं हम ड्यूरेशन ऑफ द टाइम के लिए. आई वाज स्टडीइंग फॉर एन एग्जाम व्हाइल माय मदर वाज कुकिंग डिनर. मेरी मॉम जो है जब डिनर बना रही थी उस समय मैं एग्जाम के लिए पढ़ाई कर रहा था. तो वी आर पर्टिकुलरली स्ट्रेसिंग ऑन द टाइम ड्यूरेशन ऑफ दैट एक्टिविटी. We were walking in the park around 7 p.m. last night. So हम पार्क में वॉक कर रहे थे around 7 p.m. last night. So at particular time we were doing that activity. So it was in progress at the specific point of time in the past. Past progressive is also used in the simple past to show that one action was in progress when other action occurred rightly at that time. I was taking a bath when the doorbell rang. It was another action occurring at that time, and I was taking bath. So the action was in progress. One of the action was in progress when another action happened at that time. They were eating dinner when the neighbors stopped by a visit. वो लोग dinner खा रहे थे जब एक विजिट के बाद नेबर्स ने उन्हें स्टॉप कर दिया. So in this way you can understand the action was already in progress when another action happened at that time. प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस की अगर हम बात करें तो इट इज यूज्ड टू टॉक अबाउट एन इवेंट दैट बिगैन इन द पास्ट. ये उसके बारे में बताता है, उस इवेंट के बारे में जो पास्ट में शुरू हुआ था एंड इट कंटिन्यूज अप टू द प्रेजेंट, और अब तक वो चला. ही हैज लिव्ड इन मोडेस्टो फॉर 2 years. दैट इज ये पहले से इवेंट शुरू हो गया था, बिगैन, इट ऑलरेडी बिगैन इन द पास्ट एंड इट कंटिन्यूज अप till the present. He began living in Modesto 2 years ago and he still lives there. तो 2 साल पहले उसने रहना शुरू किया था and he was still living there up to the present. So in these cases we always use present perfect. It is also used to talk about an event that was completed in the past, but the specific time of the event is not important. ये उन चीजों के लिए भी यूज होता है जब एक कभी पास्ट में ये एक्शन कंप्लीट हो गया था, बट उसका स्पेसिफिक टाइम मेंशन करना जरूरी नहीं होता. उन केसेस में भी हम प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट का यूज करते हैं ये बताने के लिए कि मैं ये काम पहले कर चुका हूँ, ये एक्शन ऑलरेडी कंप्लीट हो चुका है, बट वहां पर हम टाइम ऑफ द इवेंट को बताना जरूरी नहीं समझते. इन दोस केसेस वी यूज दिस पर्टिकुलर टेंस दैट इज अ प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस. आई हैव सीन दैट मूवी बिफोर. मैं ये मूवी पहले भी देख चुका हूँ. He has already visited Vietnam. वो वियतनाम में भी विजिट कर चुका है. We are mentioning the event that was completed in the past. Specific dates and time are not mentioned. There's a slight difference between present perfect progressive and present perfect. Only the duration of time is mentioned in present perfect progressive. And otherwise, both the tenses are used for the same thing, but time duration, whenever we have to mention, we always use the present perfect progressive tense. This tense is used to describe the duration of an action that began in the past and continues into the present. So he has been studying grammar for an hour. It was already started, it was already began in the past and it was continuing into the present. You can show the duration of the time. Like he has been studying grammar for an hour. The action is already started and we are trying to show the duration, that is for an hour he was studying. She has been cooking all day. So the action was already started in the past and all day it was been happening. He is still studying and she is still cooking. So it was continuing till the present, into the present, and but the time duration is also given in this particular tense. This tense is also used to describe events that have been in progress recently and are rather temporary. These are rather temporary actions. They are in progress recently also, but they are temporary. We don't know at what time it will last. She has been living in Taiwan for the last 2 months, but she plans to move soon. वो 2 महीने से ताइवान में रह रही थी, and but she plans to move soon. So this we don't know whenever this is temporary action for us, and we don't know when it will last. So for the time duration, you always use present perfect progressive tense. Past perfect की अगर बात करते हैं तो this tense already describe completed event that took place in the past before another past event. एक दूसरा इवेंट होने से पहले ये इवेंट हो चुका था, जैसा कि टाइटैनिक हैड रिसीव्ड मेनी वार्निंग्स बिफोर इट हिट द आइसबर्ग. तो आइसबर्ग को हिट करने से पहले एक और इवेंट हो चुका था कि टाइटैनिक को बहुत सारी वार्निंग्स मिल चुकी थी. तो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इन द ग्राफ ऑल्सो इट हैज ऑलरेडी रिसीव्ड द वार्निंग्स बिफोर इट हिट द आइसबर्ग. आई हैड ऑलरेडी ईटन व्हेन माय फ्रेंड स्टॉप बाय टू अ विजिट. तो मैं पहले ही खा चुका था जब मेरा फ्रेंड मेरे को विजिट करने आया. सो इस तरीके से ये इवेंट ऑलरेडी हो चुका था जब अनदर इवेंट taken place at that time in the past. Both the events were in the past, but till the first event was already been taken place till another past event happened. Past perfect progressive की अगर हम बात करें तो this is used to emphasize the duration of an action that was completed before another action or event in the past. इसे हम यूज करते हैं फॉर अनदर एक्शन और इवेंट इन द पास्ट बट वी वांट टू मेंशन द टाइम हियर. शी हैड बीन ड्राइविंग अराउंड द सिटी फॉर 3 hours. आप देख सकते हैं वो ड्राइव कर रही थी एंड शी फाउंड द राइट ऑफिस, बट द टाइम ड्यूरेशन वी वांट टू गिव दैट दिस इवेंट इज ऑलरेडी हैपेंड, दिस ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड, बट जब तक उसको राइट ऑफिस मिला तब तक 3 घंटे हो चुके थे. सो वी वांट टू मेंशन द टाइम इन दिस केस So we use past perfect progressive. फ्यूचर की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो will and be plus going to are often used to describe future actions. यहाँ पर आप will और be का यूज और going to का भी कई बार हम यूज करते हैं to describe future actions. Thomas will graduate in June. So this event is to be happen in future. It has not yet happened. ये event future में होगा. Maria is going to Mexico next week. Maria Mexico जाएगी next week. These incidents or these actions have to be happen in the future. They have nothing to do with present right now. They are not happening. They even have not happened. They are going to happen in the future. सिंपल प्रेजेंट और प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव का भी हम कई बार यूज करते हैं. अगर हमारा स्केड्यूल फिक्स है कि आज मेरी क्लास है, अभी तक क्लास नहीं हुई है लेकिन क्लास है, तो हम है का भी कई बार यूज करते हैं सिंपल प्रेजेंट या प्रोग्रेसिव टेंस. प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव का जब हमारे स्केड्यूल फिक्स होते हैं फॉर द फ्यूचर. शी इज मीटिंग अ न्यू क्लाइंट एट 11 o'clock. द ट्रेन लीव्स एट 6 a.m. tomorrow. So in this way you can understand future tense में भी हम इन चीजों का यूज करते हैं when the schedules are fixed for the future. फ्यूचर प्रोग्रेसिव की अगर हम बात करें तो दिस टेंस इज यूज्ड टू डिस्क्राइब एन इवेंट और एक्शन दैट विल अकर ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम एट अ स्पेसिफिक पॉइंट इन द फ्यूचर. इसमें हम इवेंट या एक्शन बताते हैं दैट विल अकर ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, जो कुछ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम के लिए होगा एट अ स्पेसिफिक पॉइंट इन द फ्यूचर. आई विल बी टीचिंग ESL 40 at 10 a.m. tomorrow. सो कल अगर हम बात करें तो मैं कल ESL 40 पढ़ा रही हूँगी. तो इस तरीके से आप कह सकते हैं कि जब 10 बजेंगे कल, कुछ पर्टिकुलर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम में आप ये एक्शन कर रहे होंगे, तो उसके लिए हम फ्यूचर प्रोग्रेसिव का यूज करते हैं. दे विल बी मूविंग देयर फर्नीचर आउट ऑफ द हाउस बाय द टाइम यू अराइव टुमारो. सो आप देख सकते हैं कि दे विल बी मूविंग देयर फ्यूचर. जब आप कल इस टाइम आएंगे, बाय द टाइम यू विल अराइव टुमारो, दे विल बी मूविंग देयर फ्यूचर. तो दिस एक्शन हैज ऑलरेडी बीन इन प्रोग्रेस एट दैट टाइम. फ्यूचर परफेक्ट की बात करते हैं तो दिस टेंस इज यूज्ड टू डिस्क्राइब एन इवेंट और एक्शन दैट विल बी कंप्लीटेड बिफोर अनदर इवेंट और टाइम इन द फ्यूचर. जब तक फ्यूचर में एक दूसरा इवेंट होगा उससे पहले ये इवेंट खत्म हो चुका होगा. सो वी अज्यूम दीज थिंग्स कि जब तक कि दूसरा इवेंट होगा फ्यूचर का, उससे पहले ये इवेंट हो चुका होगा. वी विल हैव फिनिश्ड द एग्जाम बाय द टाइम क्लास एंड्स टुमारो. हम अपना एग्जाम खत्म कर चुके होंगे जब तक कि क्लास कल खत्म होगी. सो क्लास एंडिंग से पहले ही हम अपना एग्जाम फिनिश कर चुके होंगे. दैट मीन्स जब तक क्लास एंडिंग का इवेंट होगा उससे पहले फिनिशिंग एग्जाम का इवेंट खत्म हो चुका होगा. अबाउट फ्यूचर परफेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिव, और जैसा कि बाकी दोनों टेंसेस में मैंने आपको बताया, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिव एंड प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट, पास्ट परफेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिव एंड पास्ट परफेक्ट, दोनों में यही डिफरेंस रहता है कि हम टाइम मेंशन करते हैं इन पास्ट परफेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिव या फ्यूचर परफेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिव में. This tense describes an action that has already been in progress for a duration of time before another event or time in the future. So, जब तक कि फिनिशिंग लॉ स्कूल का इवेंट होगा उससे पहले एक और इवेंट हो चुका होगा, बट वी वांट टू मेंशन द टाइम हियर. बट द टाइम ही फिनिशेस लॉ स्कूल दे विल हैव बीन लिविंग इन द US फॉर 8 years. सो जब तक कि वो लॉ स्कूल फिनिश करेगा तब तक हमें 8 साल हो चुके होंगे वो पर्टिकुलर इवेंट करते हुए. सो अनदर एक्शन टिल द टाइम अनदर एक्शन इज हैपनिंग, दैट इज फिनिशिंग ऑफ लॉ स्कूल. तब तक जो प्रीवियस एक्शन है रहने का इन द US विल बी लिविंग इन द US, and we want to mention the time here for how long this particular event is being happening till the time finishing of law school even will happen. So EAT, as we want to mention, that is why we have used future perfect progressive. In this way, these are the 12 tenses we have studied about. That is simple past, past progressive, simple past, past progressive, past perfect progressive, simple present, present progressive, present perfect progressive, future, simple future, future progressive, future perfect and future perfect progressive. So these are the 12 tenses which are very important for the English readers to learn, because they are very important to be done in order to tell the time and when that event or action has happened. Whenever the action has happened, you want to tell, so you need tenses in that case. These are very important to be learned. So this is all about the tenses for today's session. For now, do it yourself questions for you. What are tenses and how many type of tenses are there? So you must know now what are actually tenses, and there are 12 tenses we have already learned. Another question for you is what are action words? Give example. Action words आप जान चुके हैं, जिसमें किसी भी तरीके का एक्शन हमें पता चलता है, कुछ इवेंट के होने का पता चलता है, मे बी डन बाय person, animal or thing. So these are all action words जिसमें मैंने आपको कुछ एग्जाम्पल बताए. Cuffed, ran, eaten, कुछ भी किसी भी तरीके का कुछ एक्शन परफॉर्म होता है तो उन्हें हम एक्शन वर्ड कहते हैं. So these are the few examples for you. So that's all for this session by now about tenses. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Happy learning. We learning.